32 part 2. You had some peer deck slides to do where I wanted you to write the equation in slope-intercept form and then graph the line. At this point, you're either watching this and doing it together, or you've already done it and you maybe want to just check your answers. So I take a look at this equation. I can see that it's already in the form y equals mx, this is plus b. Oh, this is really way too large, I think. Is there any way to change the size? Oh, size there. Aha. Let me erase that. So if anyone hasn't figured it out, because I've never done the student version of this, you can change the size of your slider. That would be great. Okay. So it is in the form y equals mx plus b, basically, right? Because this y-intercept is plus -3. Okay, so our y-intercept is at 0, -3. We can mark that off. Here at 0, -3. Eeks. And then we just need to identify the slope, and our slope is 2, which, to help us write it, it's nice to write as 2 over 1, so we know our rise and run. And I saw some people making mistakes in early classes. Hey, might as well even write rise and run. Okay, so we're rising 2, 1, 2, and running 1. Boom, we got a point. Do that again. Rise 2, run 1. Rise 2, run 1. Rise 2, run 1. And I can do it the other way. You know, just keep that same staircase going. All right, and now we can mark our points, right? Right. So we got our y-intercept. We've got our point on this side, our point on this side, our point on this side, over here, and bam. And I saw a student do this, which is kind of cool. You know, we've got our linear function. Basically, I messed up the line a little bit, but there we go. Awesome. So that's the first one. I'm going to jump to the next one. Okay. And again, you can't see it, but there's a sizer on the left, which helps, I think, way more. First thing, write this equation in slope-intercept form. It is definitely not in slope-intercept form because it says y plus 2. All right, so first step, I'll go with purple. I am going to -2. Whoa, that's way too large. This is probably some of the problems you all have when you do this. I get it now because I'm doing it. So we'll take away 2 from both sides. And now we're in the form y equals -3x minus 2. So we can identify our slope and y-intercept. So the y-intercept is at the point 0, -2. And then our slope is -3, which we're going to write as a fraction, -3 over 1, so we can see our rise and we can see our run. And we can see that our rise is negative. We have a negative slope, so we're going to go down. But we're still going to go to the right because that's how negative slopes work. They go down and to the right. All right, so first step, mark off the y-intercept at 0, -2. And then it says to go down 1, 2, 3, and to the right 1. And we got our other point. But Mr. Moran, we don't have, all we have is those 2. 2 is good enough, but all we really have to do is kind of keep the same rise and run. So if I model this little L shape, we're going to go over and up 3, and then over and up 3, and we can find some more points that work for this line. This is funner than I thought. Okay. And now, I guess we have a line tool, which is kind of cool. We can draw our line. Kapleo. So we have a -3 over 1 as our slope, and our y-intercept's at -2. Awesome. All right. Pause me. Give this one a try. I'm going to do it. It's already in the form y equals mx plus b. So I'm pretty close here. I can see that I have my slope over here. So it's positive. I got a 5, which is my rise. I'm struggling here. And my run is 3. All right. Our y-intercept happens to be 0, -3. So we just need to put that together, right? All right. Again, we're going to place our y-intercept first. Then use rise and run. So we're rising 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Run 1, 2, 3. It's kind of large. Can I delete it? Yeah, that was silly of me to use such a large thing. Let's use a much smaller thing there. Okay, so we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and over 1, 2, 3. So up and to the right because it's a positive slope. We'll just hit another point right here. And we'll do that again to find another point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Got another point right there. That's probably enough to do the line, but hey, let's find one on the other side of the y-intercept. So I know that I have to go over 3 and this time down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can put another point. All right, grab the line tool, start here, make it work. Boom, there's our line with a rise and run of 5 over 3 and a y-intercept of a negative. Oh, shoot, I'm messing this one up totally. A y-intercept of 0, -3. All right, I have one more to do. Kaplow. So we're going to write this equation in y equals mx plus b because it is not in that form right away. I'm going to do something a little different. Hey, you might have done this one already. I'm going to give it a try. So this is what we're going to do. I don't like a negative y, so what I'm going to do is add 2y to both sides. Even though we're solving for y, I'm going to add 2y to both sides just to start that way. All right, so now I'm left with x equals -3 plus 2y. Mr. Moran, what are you doing? You solved for x. Yeah, I'm almost there. Give me 1 second. Just a reminder, in front of x there's actually a 1. It's kind of annoying mathematicians don't put the 1 in there, but hey, that's what they do. Make this more of an x. Okay, we're still solving for y, which is over here. So next thing I'm going to do is add 3 to both sides. And now we have 1x plus 3 equals 2y. Okay. And then our last step is to divide everything by 2. I'm going to have to do it over here, I guess. I don't know. Let me try to text. I don't know. How does the text work out? So 1x plus 3 equals 2y. That's not too bad. Jump back here. So we're going to divide everything by 2. So I get 1x divided by 2, which is 1 over 2x. I get 3 divided by 2, which was a mistake. And then 2y divided by 2 is y. Ooh. But now I have the equation 1/2 x plus 3/2 equal y. So I can rewrite it as y equals 1/2 x plus 3 over 2, crushing this. All right. I made one mistake. I need you to fix this. I don't want a fractional x-intercept. So what we're going to do is change this -3 to a -4 everywhere we see it. So kaplow, 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 kaplow. And that'll make this equation a little bit easier to graph. Y equals 1/2 x plus a 2. We can graph it. So we got our y-intercept at 2, 0, 2, and our rise and run. So it's a rise of 1 and a run of 2. Rise of 1, run of 2. Keep going, reverse it the other way. Hit ya. We need that staircase the same all the way through. Hit some points. No, I go larger than that. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And now we have our line. Let's see, can we get it? Yes. All right, so that was the work for our Peer Deck, which you should have done if you didn't have class, or if you were in class, you did it, but you wanted to watch it again. Here you go. All right, the homework tonight is posted, so go ahead and do your homework, which is around the same stuff.